Good morning. Welcome to another day of my life. So, I wonder what I know what you're thinking, Fritz. Why are you dressed up super fly? Well, I'm dressed up super fly because I have a speech today. I have my final speech today and my public speaking course, and I am going to ace that speech because that's what I do. I ace speeches. I ace speeches, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this vlog. All right, you guys, welcome to the second part of my very exciting day. I'm going to lunch right after a nice speech, nice final speech. I think I did well in that speech. I did a speech on spread the word to end the word. Or just spread the word now because it changed in 2019. It changed this year because it's really fun. So second part of my very exciting day, heading to lunch, and then the radio shift. Then I have a radio shift every Thursday at 12, and that is fun. Every 2 hours every Thursday for the rest of the semester. Actually, well, I don't know what you're thinking, Fritz. Are you going to do it next semester? Yes, I am. But it might be a different day because it depends on what my next semester schedule is, and I haven't registered yet, and it's giving me so much anxiety because all the people, like some people register before me. Like some freshmen register before me. Now I have all the cruddy classes, but I'll make do with what I am. But I'll make do with what I have, I guess. So, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this vlog. Let's go. All right, folks. Welcome to the third part of my super awesome, cool day. That every single Thursday, I get to be on the radio. Well, not every single Thursday, but that's Thursday, Thanksgiving. This is the last time I'll be on the radio before Thanksgiving. I'm really, really, really sad. Oh, well, this is my favorite part of a Thursday. Because I get to be in the best building at UTK's campus, the radio building. That's right. This is exciting, and I'm doing it next semester. I know what you're thinking, Fritz. You doing it next semester too? Yes, I am. Radio can't get rid of me that fast. This is my favorite part. Guys, I'm in the studio. Woo! I can't wait for this day. This is literally the best thing I could do all day. This is the best thing I could do all day. The radio. That's right. Because it is finally the time where I shine. I think I found a career in radio, and now so I'm actually in the radio studio. This is where the magic happens. This is it. This is where the magic happens. Here we go. Good afternoon, Vol Nation. Happy Thursday. The last song you just heard was the Black Lilies with There's Only One off the Black Lilies album. And then we started off this rockin' 12 o'clock hour with Owen Davis and Todd Steed with Mick Harrison with Pineapple Beer off the album Songs on a Stick. Coming up, we have The Bahamas with Okay, Alright, I'm Alive off the album Bar Chords, which is released in 2012. And coming up after that, we have the Fruit Bats we have a song from the Fruit Bats. And I'm Fritz Seidel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio 90.3 The Rock, UT's College of Rock. Welcome back, Vol Nation. That was the song Gold Past Life by the band Fruit Bats as a single release was a single release of the same song released in June 2019. Volunteer Radio is your home for all things local, local music, local sports, and our local craft beer community. Every Tuesday night at 7 p.m., tune into Knots on Tap, bringing you the latest news and information about local beer. Hosted by Zach Roskopf from Knott's Brew Tours and Dodge Summit, WUTK senior craft beer correspondent. Each week, they'll keep you up to date with the latest from the local beer scene, from new breweries and taproom openings, beer festivals, special events, new releases, the state of the Brewnion, and more. And don't miss the weekly Beer With segment, when Zach and Dodge sit down and taste beer with members of the local brewing community. And be sure to follow the show on Facebook at Knots on Tap to join in the fun when they take the show on the road. You can also post your beer-related questions on the Facebook page and hear the answers on the show. Knots on Tap, driven by Knott's Brew Tours, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. on WUTK 90.3 The Rock, local beer's best friend. We're going to hear a couple of words from our sponsors, and I'm Fritz Seidel. You're listening to Volunteer Radio. Tell your smart speaker to play 90.3 The Rock. Welcome back, Vol Nation. Hope you enjoy the little short commercial break. We're going to hear some lit music from Silver Sun Pickups, Cursive, and Guided by Voices. But first, we're going to hear Silver Sun Pickups with the song Lazy Eye off the album Carnivas. And I'm Fritz Seidel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio's 90.3 The Rock, rocking ears for 37 years. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The last song you heard was Guided by Voices with Heavy Like the World off the album Sweating the Plague, which is October 2019. And then the last song before that was Cursive with Black Hole Town from the album Get Fixed, which was released in October 2019. It's time for Volunteer Radio 90.3 The Rock and Knoxville Weekend to help plan how to have some fun, while also supporting Knoxville's live music scene. It's time for the concert calendar, sponsored by Knoxville Weekend, featuring info on food, attractions, music, and events around East Tennessee. Available at KnoxvilleWeekend.com or on the downloadable app. Knoxville Weekend, plan yours. Here's what's happening today, Thursday, November 21st, 2019. We have Anna Rose and Jesse Malin at the Visitor Center at noon. We have the Vacationist League at Barley's Tap Room at 6 o'clock. The Jake Bird Group, Bistro at the Bijou at 8 o'clock. Magnolia Boulevard at Barley's Tap House at 9 o'clock. And finally, to close it out, we have Hustle Souls and Sweet Fever at the Preservation Pub at 9 o'clock. This has been a look at the live music events and more taking place around Knoxville today on the Rock's concert calendar, sponsored by Knoxville Weekend, daily at 7:40 a.m., 12:40, and 5:40 p.m. Knoxville Weekend is East Tennessee's source for planning activities and also offers Music Monday, a festival guide, and more at KnoxvilleWeekend.com or on the Knoxville Weekend app. WUTK thanks Knoxville Weekend for their support and for their media partnership. Up next, we have songs from Chris Stone, Kingfish Ingram, Jimi Hendrix and the Band of Gypsies, Sudan Archives, Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. But first, we're going to hear Chris Stone, Kingfish Ingram with It Ain't Right off the album Kingfish, which was released in May 2019. I'm Fritz Seidel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio is 90.3 The Rock, rocking ears for 37 years. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The last song you just heard was Pigeons Playing Ping Pong with King Kong. That was a single release, and then last time was Sudan Archives featuring D8 parentheses Brittany Denise Parks' Sudan Archives. Excuse me, sorry. With the song Glorious off the album Athena. And then we had Jimi Hendrix and the Band of Gypsies with Easy Rider, a live recording off the album Songs for Groovy Children, Fillmore East. And then was Christian Kingfish Ingram with It Ain't Right off of the album Kingfish, which was released in May of 2019. WUTK thanks the UT Athletic Department for their support. WUTK wishes the 2019-2020 Tennessee men's basketball team good luck as men's basketball team good luck this season as they compete in the SEC under head coach Rick Barnes. The Vols' next home game is against the Chattanooga Mocs, which is where I almost went to college. Good thing I picked UTK because UTK is the best. This Monday, November 25th at Thompson Boyne Arena. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. UT student ticket info and login is at bigorangetics.utk.edu. That's TIX. General public info and tickets are at allvols.com. A link is also at WUTKradio.com. 90.3 The Rock says, Go Vols! Beat the Mocs! We're going to take a short break. I'm Fritz Siedel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio. Tell your smart speaker to play 90.3 The Rock. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to close out this 12 o'clock hour with Coldplay and FKA Twigs. But first, we're going to hear one of my favorite alternative bands of all time, and my mom's too, Coldplay, with the song In My Place off the album A Rush of Blood to the Head, which was released in 2002. And then we're going to hear FKA Twigs with the album Fallen Alien off the album Magdalene, November 2019. Coldplay is actually one of my favorite alternative bands. They're coming out with an album actually tomorrow. It's called Everyday Life. The songs on it are pretty good in my opinion. But this song is awesome as well. I'm Fritz Siedel. You're listening to Volunteer Radio, 90.3 The Rock, UT's College of Rock. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Last song you heard was from the Almond Betts Band with the song Shining off the album Down to the River, which was released on June 2019. And then we started off this 1 o'clock hour with Muddy Waters with the song Champagne and Reefer off the album King Bee, which is released in 1981. Coming up, we're going to hear songs from Mos Def and the Wood Brothers. But first, we're going to hear Mos Def with the song Modern Marvel off the album The New Danger, 2004. I'm Fritz Siegel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio, 90.3 The Rock, UT's College of Rock. Welcome back, Vol Nation. Last song you just heard was the sorry. The last song you heard was The Wood Brothers with Alabaster off the album Kingdom in My Mind, which is set to release January 24th, 2020. And they're playing at the Bijou Theater to Thursday and Friday, April 2nd and 3rd. And then last song before that was Mos Def with the song Modern Marvel off the album The New Danger from 2004. UT's award-winning student radio station WUTK keeps the Big Orange sports info on air thanks to monetary donations from listeners and support from the University of Tennessee Athletic Department and the Lady Vols basketball program. Coach Harper and the Lady Vols home schedule includes games against SEC foes Mississippi State, LSU, and more. The next Lady Vols home game is against the Arkansas Pine Bluff Lady Lions this Tuesday, November 26th at Thompson Boyne Arena. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock p.m. General public tickets for Lady Vols basketball are at allvols.com. Student ticket info and login is at bigorangetiX.utk.edu. That is TIX. Keep up with Lady Vols basketball on Rock Solid Sports Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 o'clock p.m. on WUTK. 90.3 The Rock says, Go Lady Vols, beat the Lady Lions. We are going to take a short break, and I'm Fritz Siedel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio, 90.3 The Rock, UT's College of Rock. Welcome back, Vol Nation. Hope you enjoyed that little short commercial break. We're going to hear music from Temples, The Black Kings, and Illiterate Light. But first, we're going to hear the band Temples with the song You're Either On Something off the album Hot Motion, which was released this month, November 2019. I'm Fritz Siedel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio. Tell your smart speaker to play 90.3 The Rock. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Last song you just heard was Illiterate Light with In the Ground off the album Illiterate Light, October 2019. And then we heard the Black Kings with Low and High off the album Let's Rock. Of the album Let's Rock, June 2019. And then Temples with You're Either On Something off the album Hot Motion, which was released this month. Coming up on this rockin' 1 o'clock hour, we have Ziggy Marley, the Agrolites, Alan Stone, Jimmy Lindell, and Mavis Staples. But first, we're going to hear Ziggy Marley with Circle of Peace featuring Stephen Marley off the album Rebellion Rises, 2018. I'm Fritz Siedel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio, 90.3 The Rock, UT's College of Rock. Welcome back, Vol Nation. The weights are in. Thanks to all who recycled glass and plastic bags with us last Saturday for America Recycles Day at IAM's Nature Center. Over 1,600 pounds of glass was collected and almost 25 pounds of plastic bags was turned in. Thanks to Cheap Knoxville Beautiful, Sierra Nevada Brewing, and IAMS for the event. Anyway, back to the music. We last heard Mavis Staples with Can You Get to That, which is a live recording and a cover of a Funkadelic song off the album One True Vine, February 2019. And then we had Alan Stone with Jamie Liddell and with Taste of You off the album Building Balance, which was released this month. Then it was The Agrolites with Groove Them Move Them off the album Reggae Now. And then it was Ziggy Marley with Circle of Peace featuring Stephen Marley off the album Rebellion Rises. Volunteer Radio thanks the UT Athletic Department for their support. The request period for UT student tickets for the November 30th Vanderbilt game at Neyland Stadium, which is our last football game, by the way, so go Vols, is Wednesday and Thursday, November 20th and 21st at bigorangetics.utk.edu. Again, that is TIX. Claim periods begin November 22nd. A link is at WUTKradio.com. Student ticket purchases will be on a game-by-game basis, and group purchases are available. General public tickets are at allvols.com, and students must be enrolled in the fall 2019 semester and have paid the full-time student programs and services fee and have a valid UT ID to purchase football tickets. Students can also purchase away game tickets. 90.3 The Rock says, Go Vols! We have a short commercial break. My name is Fritz Siegel. You are listening to Volunteer Radio, 90.3 The Rock, UT's College of Rock. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Fritz Siegel for the last time, and we are going to close out this rockin' 1 o'clock hour with some New Order, with the song Hellbent off the album Total from Joy Division to New Order. We have our next DJ in the booth right now, ready to spin some jams. You're going to love her. She's the wonderful Shelby. So she's on in like 6 or so minutes. So yeah, get ready. Get ready for another rockin' 2 hours. This time not with me, but with Shelby. She's awesome. She's really cool. And she's also ready to spin some tunes. Anyway, this is Fritz Siegel for the last time on this wonderful, 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 beautiful Thursday afternoon. And you are listening to Volunteer Radio 90.3 The Rock, UT's College of Rock. Go out there and seize the day. Have a great day. So yeah, that was the end of the second part of my day. There are more parts. Don't worry. Yeah, so this is what I do. I'm done. I'm out of here. So, what we do. I'm sorry. Our next DJ's in the booth right now. Don't worry, it's not live, it's a vlog, I promise. Our next DJ's in the booth right now, as you can probably tell. She's rocking, she's the rocking Shelby over here. Yeah, she's on right after me. Right after me. She's a fun little soul. She knows how to rock. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this vlog. And what's great about having the building close is you can see this wonderful landmark, Neyland Stadium. That's right, which is where we're going to have our last game next Saturday, not this Saturday, but a week from this Saturday. We play Vandy. It's our last home game and our last football game of the season. It's gonna be sad, but until next football season. Welcome to another part of my day. This is wonderful Thursday that I go to dinner. Why am I going to dinner this early, you asked? Well, I have to be at the communications building by 6 o'clock, so gotta make sure I eat a proper dinner. Whatever PCB has, I'm going. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this vlog. Let's go. Guys, so little update. It is later in the night, and BG Die's here.
Don't we usually like do a...
BG Die's here though. We were going to 295. I know where we're going. So we are editing this week's VolTalk. So me and this wonderful man Ryan Clark and I are editing this week's VolTalk. I'm coming. We are editing this week's VolTalk. I'm coming. I can't wait. Oh, thanks, man. This is nice. Alright guys, so welcome to the last part of my day where I get to edit the last episode of VolTalk. Well, actually, not me. It's me and a guy from my floor. His name is Ryan Clark. He's awesome. He lives in the same dorm as me, Magnolia. He's in Vibe as well. He and I actually had the same journalism class. That's how we met. Actually, no. We met on Magnolia's fourth floor, but we had the same journalism class. But I'm thinking we might do VolTalk next semester. I think Ryan's doing it next semester, and I'm like, why not? I'll do it. Because I love editing. I might be an editor now for VolTalk. I might be an editor now for VolTalk. This is really awesome. The editing's really awesome. You get to use Premiere Pro, which is a software I've never used before, ever. And now that I finally use it, I think it's a really cool service. But even though you have to pay like $20 a month for it, for all the Adobe products, you can't just get it separately. It's like part of a big old package, but UT luckily offers it free through all these computers in here. But if you want to get a personal one, you can't. You have to buy all the Adobe products for $20 a month. So $20 a month, you buy all the Adobe products. You can download the ones you want. I heard from somebody. And then yeah, it's about 10 after 8. We're still editing right now. I'm not editing. Ryan is. We're taking turns. I had a turn. Well, I just came back from my turn, so Ryan is in there editing right now, learning how to do Premiere. It's fun, but I stick with iMovie. iMovie is what I use for everything. iMovie's easy, iMovie's quick, but Premiere Pro I think is better, but I have to pay money for it. I don't know. Okay, so we are still editing. Ryan's in there, he's putting it up to YouTube right now. So yeah, I will put the link right in the description below to watch what we did in our last episode of VolTalk. It was a nice show. It was a nice show. It was a last hurrah for us interns. Us interns took over. So interns rule. So Ryan and I are like the cool interns. We edit all their stuff out. So Ryan's in there doing his spiel. There's him there. That's him. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Yeah, I found this little cool room in the editing suite. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. And as always, I will see you in the next vlog.